Right there, centre shot, is our little cottage that we've rented for 2 weeks. And this is the lake that runs by the pub. Isn't this lovely? So that's the river. It looks like it's a spring here, or some kind of pooling of the water. Not quite sure what it is. And over there is a little monster that wants to go for a walk. So I'm going to take him around the lake. This here is the lake. Oh, and he's having a poo. Right, just cleaned up after the dog, as one always should. Lots of water lilies. Making it look rather nice. And there are a million mosquitoes flying around here. Good job I got the citronella today. Anyway, there's the dog, finished having his poo, so we're on our way. Come on. Nice little night light. Looks like there's some cow parsley, is it? And then there's some big rocks. Look at the size of those rocks in there. It says danger drop. Don't kick the dog in. Mrs. would go spare. Oh, I do like the way they have a little island in the middle of their lake, just to and another little island there with a few flowers on top of the rock. This side over here is moving water. You can hear the water as it comes over a little tiny, I want to say waterfall, but it's probably not waterfall. It's over a few rocks. Dog likes his walks. Look at your dog. Yeah. These lovely trees. You don't get trees at sea. One thing I miss when I go away on the ocean, it's trees. And I think the dogs weed on every single bush along this tiny bit of parameter of the lake. There we are. You see the pub in the distance, and the big hills. We saw some big hills today on our we went to Bangor, and didn't we have a lovely time the day we went to Bangor. It's a bit it's a bit run down, a bit disappointing, obviously after Brexit, and now the pandemic is so many shops are shut on the high street. The only things that are open now are banks, who are probably making a proper killing out of this coronavirus. All the bank charges they're making because people haven't had the money to pay the bills. So the banks say, oh, you haven't paid your money, we'll charge you £12. Thank you very much. So you then find a job, you pay your bill, put some credit back in your bank, and the bank say, "Oh well, we won't charge you so much interest this week." Anyway. And there's some more rocks in this little tiny lake oasis. Someone spent a lot of money doing this. And one thing we've seen all over is these purple flowers all over the place, and purple foxgloves. We've seen those as well. And this here, this little bush here, is an elderflower bush. There's the elderflowers. Down here, growing, are the elderberries. You can make 3 types of wine out of elderflowers. An elderflower tree. You can make a red wine from the fruit. You can make a white wine from the flowers, and you can make a rosé from the second fermentation of the elderberries. I haven't done that myself yet. But here's some more of these flowers. I can get a bit closer to these. These have been all over North Wales. I don't know what the white ones are over there, but yes. So, as we conclude my little adventure round the lake, coming to the end now, almost back to where we started. It's yes, we've only been here a week so far, and we've been bitten rotten by the mosquitoes. So that's why we've got our citronella bands on. Ah, there's somebody there. Remembrance of Bruce Pollard, 1952 to 2011. Gone but never forgotten. Well, he will be forgotten. In another 70 odd years, no one will remember him. Sad really, isn't it? But anyway, we come to the end of our little tour of the lake at the giler Arms. Boston.